Hello everyone. Hope you are all doing very well. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. My name is Bryce Vandenbush. I'm the CEO and founder of Eaworldfx. Okay, I'm 32 years old. I currently live in Belgium. And wait, because I cannot put my camera right now. Let me just try to find the issue of that. Okay, so there is a small issue with this, unfortunately. I hope it will be resolved. So what I was saying is I'm 32 years old. I live in Belgium. I'm father of two kids, one boy and one girl of 9 and 10 years old. And I've been an entrepreneur for almost 13 years now. Started when I was 20. And I started like a financial advisor in an insurance company. We were selling pension plan and advise people how they can make saving for the long term. Then 6 years ago, I started to be involved with cryptocurrencies, with Bitcoin, which is the first digital currency. We started to work with some trading company, and for 3 years, we had a very great time with this. And after that, I started to be interested in a new financial market, which I'm going to explain you right now about this. But before that, welcome everyone to the new economy, what I call the new economy, the financial revolution. You have to know that now today with the new technology and especially with internet, we have access to many things that was a little bit more difficult in the past. As per example, before, if you want to become an artist, you have first to make some casting, it was not easy. Then you have to be accepted by a producer. Then the producer have to put you in contact with some production house. Then the production house will put all the marketing things, with television, radio, and all these kind of things, distribution. And then only after that you can meet the general public. So it was not easy. But today with just YouTube, everyone can post his video and directly be in contact with the public directly. And this is exactly what's happening right now in the financial market. Is before it was very difficult to get access to the financial market, as you need to go to a marketplace, so it was very elitist. Not everyone can get access to it. But today with internet, everyone have access to this financial market and everyone is able to trade. So we see now a lot of traders, independent and professional traders, which are emerging. And from this is why I wanted to create this incredible platform, which is Eaworldfx, which is a connecting and sharing platform. So I would like to connect some professional traders with the network. So this is the goal of Eaworldfx. So it's a platform. It's a platform like Uber, like Spotify, like Airbnb. All this kind of platform is here to connect people. Uber is a service connection for for people who drive and people who looking for a driver, or taxi man. Airbnb for people who has a house and you want to rent it. And here we are doing exactly the same, but in the financial market. So on which market our partners are operating? They are operating on the financial market. So what's the Forex market? They are operating on the Forex market. The Forex market is the biggest financial market in the world. It is the market where all the currencies are exchanged. You can exchange dollars against euro, GPY, USD. All the money in the world are on this market. So it is a big market. It's a market which is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's a market that we are all directly or indirectly concerned by this market, because when we are traveling just to another country and we want to exchange our money to against the local currency, we are participating in this big market. So Eaworldfx, of course, like I told you, is a connecting platform who want to share some sophisticated trading tools with individuals. And to be able to create this platform, I've of course partnered with a lot of good people experienced in several fields. We have some specialists in marketing, in trading, in analysts, in programming, and of course in software and artificial intelligence, which I will explain you more about that. So what's the vision of the company? You have to know that based on my last 3 years experience, when I started to look after some professional traders, I tried more than 200 traders for the last 3 years, and I saw that it was very, very, very difficult to find some good traders. There is of course a lot of traders on internet right now, but to find some good traders which are very professional, consistent, and can make profit for the long term is not quite easy. And I have lost personally a lot of money and a lot of time for the last 3 years. And today, this is why I wanted to create this platform to share our experience and to give the chance to everyone to get access directly to these professional traders without need to waste time and a lot of money by searching by themselves. So this is what we want to give to people, the chance to get some automatic trading solution, to create a kind of passive income, to give the chance to people to upgrade their life. Because I believe today everyone is looking for this kind of solution. Everyone is looking to be able to make some passive income and to have more time for ourselves, to be able, to profit, to get more time with our family, travel, or for some other reason. But to not work anymore for the money, but let the money work for us, which is very important. And also we wanted to make it, our goal is to make it our service very affordable, because I saw that those professional traders that I found, it's very difficult. It's first of all, it's very difficult to find them, but also most of the time it needs at least $10,000 to be able to work with them. So it's not really accessible to everyone, because not everyone is able to deposit $10,000. So this is why I wanted to create this intermediary platform, this sharing platform, which will give the chance to everyone to get access to this incredible service, but for a very affordable and low price. And the most important is the trust and the transparency. We want to work with 100% transparency, because based on some of my past experience, most of the time, sometimes when I send the money, I work with some company which were managing the money directly for clients. So it means that we need to send the money to the company. And based on the experience I had, it was most of the time very dangerous, because we don't have no more control of the money. So if the company don't want to pay us back, most of the time we cannot do anything, and of course we are losing money. So we don't want that to happen. So we wanted to work like a very transparent way. And for that, we have made a partnership with Equity Brokers. Equity Brokers is the financial partners, it's a financial intermediary. It's like a bank. It is the company that have all the license to operate on the Forex market. Because today, if you want to get access to this market, you need to go through an intermediary who has the license. And Equity is a highly regulated brokers. They have one of the most strict broker financial license in the world, coming from UK, the FCA license. After the SEC in USA, it is I think the second strict regulation right now. So you can be sure that your money is in really safe hands with Equity. But they have also other license in Armenia, they have license in New Zealand, they have license in Jordan, they have license in Dubai, they have also license in Kenya. So Equity is available in most of the world. This is one of the reasons we chose to partnership with them. And also you can be sure that your money is in safe place, because only you have the access to your money. So it means that you don't need to send any money to anyone. The money will always remain in your own control. Only you, only the client can withdraw, only the client can make a deposit, only the client control his money. So this is very important, because of course it's 100% secure and safe. So this is the first thing. Second thing is what's going to be available on the platform. So today on Eaworldfx, you will have access to some what we call expert advisors or robot. It's an automatic trading system that's going to trade automatically on the market. So how it works is we're going to look the logic and the strategy that a manual trader is using, and we're going to put it in automatic by using very complex mathematical algorithm. So why to do that? Because a manual trader can be already very good. It's because a manual trader cannot be connected to the market 24 hours a day. He needs to rest. He has some family obligation. He needs to go to holiday. He has many things to do also. So of course it will make his trading less efficient. But by using a software which is going to trade exactly like manual traders, The only difference is that he's going to be on the, he will be connected and analyzing the market 24 hours a day. So it will give us the chance to make more profits, and we can multiply by 2, by 3 compared to a manual trader. So this is the first things. And also for us as clients, it's very good because we don't need to have any knowledge to this market. So everyone can get access and take advantage to this very lucrative market just by using this software. We don't need any low knowledge. We don't need to take formation, which can cost a lot of time and money. We don't need to analyze the market, which also take a lot of time. So it's very accessible and very easy to people to use it, as we have nothing to do. Just connect the software and that's it. And also right now we have partnership with 6 different traders, okay, with six different team of traders, and each team have built his own software working with his own strategy. So this is very good because you will have the chance to diversify your portfolio, your money, into 6 different softwares. And this is just amazing because, you know, the first rule in investment is never put all your eggs in the same place. You know, it's very important not go all in investment, because even if you have a very great product, of course it remain risky, because risk in trading is part of the business. The risk is part, as for example, I like to say, if you are in a cooker, or you know, a guy who have a restaurant, to be able to work, you need foods. You cannot provide good things to someone if you don't have food. And in investment is exactly the same, but you need risk to trade. Risk is part of it. Of course, we need to control it as the best as possible, and you will see that we have some of the best risk management. And this is why with this strategy, diversification strategy, we put almost the risk to 0, because you will be able to diversify your portfolio in 6 different strategies, which is just amazing. So as I told you, we're going to have 6 different softwares. As we are in early stage, we are just launched for right now 2 months, okay? So all the 6 software are not available right now. They will be available step by step. So now, right now, we started with 2 softwares, and every 3-4 months, we will add an additional software in the future. And you have also to know that all our software have been highly tested before to be available on our platform. We have at least back tested each software for a period of 3 years. What is back tested is, it means that we're going to look how the software will react to the market 3 years ago. So we see during 3 years in the past how the software will trade, and if it responds well to the market condition, then we're going to connect it to the real-time market, real-life market in real-time condition, and we will see for at least 1 year how the software is going to work for 1 year. So you can be sure that all the software has been highly tested, and in 1 year in Forex market is more than enough to know if a robot is working good and will be, of course, great for the long term. So this is about the test, and about the performance I will show you just after on my Fixbook. I will show you now the performance on my Fixbook. So my Fixbook, if you don't know about it, it's an independent website. So it's a website that have nothing to do with us. It's just a website where any traders can connect his account on it, and it will show all the statistics of the accounts. And this is very good because this track record is validated and verified by my Fixbook, so no one can change it. No one can do anything about it. These statistics are real and they have been audited. So normally, most of the traders who want to be a professional and want to be transparent, they will connect the software, they account to my Fixbook to be able to show the real statistic. So the first software is CrushTip, which is a scalping strategy. What is scalping? It means a short-term strategy. So it's a software that's going to trade, that's going to take a lot of small trade every day. It will take around 100 to 300 trade per day, which is, of course, very impressive at first. And, you know, it's big. And you can see here about the statistic. We started, of course, in March. As I told you, we launched now for almost 2 months. And you can see that in March, we have done 25.5% profit. And in April, as we are almost to the end of April, I think we are the last day from April, yes. So we have done 15%, maybe a little bit more we will do today. And you can see all the statistic, profit per day, per week, per month, per year. You have all the statistics. So in 2 months right now, we have done 44% profit, which is very, of course, impressive. So we can expect since January last year, our software have done an average profit of 15% per month, which is very amazing. Especially if you see what we call the risk management, you can see it by what we call the drawdown. The drawdown is the amount that the software used for trade. So it is not loss, of course, it is not loss, it is not profit, but it shows the risk that the software or the trader take. More capital it will use for trade, more risk it takes, you know. And today, to get a good risk management is to try to use as less as possible of the capital for trade and make good profit. So for example, if someone use most of the time, it's an example, 5% of the total amount of the capital to trade and make 20% profit, this is very good. But in the other case, if someone use 30% of the amount to trade, so it will use 30% of the capital, but it will make 5% profit, it's still profit, but you know the risk is not good because he used more capital than what he make profit. And today you can see that Crushchip has an amazing risk management because the drawdown, most of the time, what we call the drawdown is less than 1%. Of course, sometime when the market will be very volatile and very complicated, sometime, of course, we can use more. As you can see here, one time it's used 12% of the capital, which remain almost nothing in the Forex market. But you can see that the drawdown is very low. So this is our first softwares. And I would like to show you our second software available right now, which is EliteRob. EliteRob is a day trading strategy. So it's not a scalping. It's not a robot that is going to make 100, 200, 300 trade per day, but it remains a short-term strategy. Most of the trade will be closed in less than 24 hours or sometime after 1 or 2 or 3 days. But it remains a short-term strategy. This robot will take less trade. It will make around 10 to 20 trade average per day. So it's a different strategy, of course. And you can see this robot have done 42% for March and April 17% right now, 17.31%, which is very good. You can see the profit against per day, per week, per month, and everything. And you can see now since March, we have done 66%, almost 67%. So it means that someone who have deposit $1,000 beginning of March, today he will have earned already $670. And this is real profit because you always have your money at any time. So you can withdraw your profit, but you can also withdraw your capital at any time. You know, it's not like a company, you need to send the money and the 3, 4, 5, 6 first months, you are just recovering your initial deposit because most of the time when you send your money to a company, you cannot get it back. You need to recover first, and then you will be able to make profit after 6, 7, 8, 9, and etc. You need to wait before to make profit. No, here it's directly profit. You understand? So this is make a very, very big difference, first of all. So this is about our softwares. As you can see, we are very transparent. At any time, you can consult our statistic in live, in real time by using my Fixbook link, which is available on our website. So what makes us apart from the others in the market? Because, you know, we are not the only one which are proposing softwares in the market. Personally, I have, of course, looked to all the others which are doing the same. And I would like now to share with you what makes us a difference. First of all, is the trading technology which we are using. I've tried, like I told you, more than 200 traders and softwares for the last 3 years. And I can tell you these softwares are just amazing and very unique on the strategy. Also about the consistency of the profit. You have to know that since January 2019, since we have connected the softwares to the live market condition and even in the backtest, we have never closed 1 month in minus. We never made a month in loss. So this is make, of course, a big difference. We have one of the most consistent trading system, making profit almost every day and, of course, every month. with a very great average of 10 to 15% profit per month. Also the tests, most of the people don't, we have highly tested our softwares, which make, of course, a big difference. And also about the accessibility. This make the big difference between to most of the others, because in the Forex market, most of the time to be able to use a software, you will need to be able to deposit $1,000 or to $2,000 to start. This is most of the time the minimum amount to be able to use a software. And most of the time you will need even to deposit more, 5,000, 10,000, etc. And as I told you, we wanted to make our software very affordable and available to most everyone. So this is one of the reasons we have decided to partnership with Equity, because they have a system which is called a MAM system. MAM system, it means multi-account manager. So we are able to work like a pool. So what it means that we're gonna put all the account from each client. We will take all the account, even if it's remain private and separate accounts. Okay, so only the client have access to his money and only him. But we will put all the account together in a pool in one account. So it means that we're gonna trade from one account, and when from these accounts we're gonna make profits, it's gonna split the profit to each client according his deposit. You understand? So we work like a hedge, like a fund, but with with several private accounts. So, and by using this system, this is how it's possible to people to join us and to use our software starting from $100, because their money going to be added to the main account. So this is an exclusive, and personally I can tell you we are the only one able to provide this service, and without putting the amount of the client fund in risk. This is very important. So this is what make, of course, a big difference. And also it's about the monitoring of our softwares. Most of the time, when you're gonna use a software, you're gonna install it on your own computer, and it's 100% automatic. So most of the time it will work good for a few months, but when the market condition change, because the market condition will always change, you need to be able to adapt. Most of the time the software is not able to adapt, and it will conduct to a loss. That's why you will see a lot of softwares that going to make loss after a few months. And here with us, we are always consistently monitoring the softwares. So this is why we also wanted to be able to use one account to trade for all the clients, to give the chance to be able to provide the best service. And this is very important because our software are always monitored, and always the traders are looking the software to work well. So this is of course making a big difference. And that's the main thing. Of course, this is not the difference, but the control of your fund, this is also very important. The transparency we want to bring, that you are able to get and manage your fund at any time. So right now, how to get access to our softwares? So it's quite simple. You just need to purchase a one-time license, which costs $250. So this $250, it's a one-time payment. So it means that there will never be additional cost in the future or monthly fee or things like that. We don't want to work like this. I will explain you why. And and on the $250, it includes the 6 softwares. So it's not like you need to pay $250 per software. It includes already the 6 softwares, which is just an amazing price. It's almost free. This normally, if you should buy these softwares personally, one software will cost $100,000. So for the 6 software, you will need to be able to pay $600,000. But here, only for $250, you get access to the software because of the community system that we put in place. So once you have purchased this license, then you can open an account with our partners, brokers, Equity. Then you can deposit any amount you want, starting just for $100, like I told you. And then you will be able to connect the software to your account. And the software connection is very simple, because you don't need to download the software. You don't need to you don't need to set up the software or whatever, because this is also very dangerous. Most of the software, most of the time, excuse me, most of the time, to install a software, you will need to download it to your own computer and put the setting by yourself. But when people don't have experience in Forex market, it's very dangerous to ask him to put the setting. So here you have absolutely nothing to do. Everything is handled by the brokers. So once you have deposited your money and you have opened your account, there is just a button in the back office of the broker, and you can just click connect to the broker, to the softwares, and you will be connected automatically. And also, as we wanted to make this our product affordable for everyone, we didn't want to work with a monthly fee. This is also something that makes us a big difference, because most of the software you will need to pay a monthly fee to able to use it. And a monthly fee, most of the time it will be around $200 per month on average. Okay, sometimes it's 150, sometimes it's 250, but if we take an average, it's around $200 per month. But this makes the product not available for everyone, because if you need to pay every month $200 to be able to use the product, it means that you need to deposit a lot of money in your trading account. Because if you deposit, for example, $2,000, and if the software make around 10% profit per month, let's take 10% profit average. So it means that you're going to make $200 profit per month. But if you make $200 profit per month, but you need to pay $200 monthly fee, it means that you don't make any profit. You just make break even. So there is no point of that. You don't make any profit. So to be able to make profit, you will need to deposit $5,000 at least. And this, of course, is not available for everyone. So this is why we wanted to work with the performance fee, which we believe is the best way to work for everyone. So we're going to look the profit that we're going to generate for the client each month. And beginning of each month, we're going to charge 30% of the profit, which we're going to generate. So we are talking here only about the profit. We don't have access to the money, to the client money. We're not going to charge 30% of the amount he deposit. We're just going to charge 30% of the profit. So as an example, if someone deposits $1,000 on his trading account, and then we make, for example, 15% after 1 month's profit, 15%, it means like $150. So we have done $150 profit for the client. The company will charge 30%, so $50 for the company, and the client will keep $100, so 10% profit. So the client is sure to always be in profit, no matter any amount he deposit. If you deposit $100, $500, or $10,000, anyone will be in profit according his amount he has deposited. So this is the best system to work. It's a win-win situation, because the company to make profit, it needs that the client make profit. If the client don't make profit, the company don't make profit. If the client make profit, the company make profit. So this is, of course, the best way to work. And the last thing, for people who want, you will have the chance to promote our service, because we believe that the best promotion comes to someone which is satisfied. Today the best promotion, today when I'm looking for something, most of the time I will ask to my network, and because I know my network will give me the best advice. So when I need to go to a restaurant, or if I want to see a good movie, I will wait the recommendation to the people. So today, if you are satisfied about our product, of course, most of the time you will want to share it and to make the promotion. And most of the time you make it for free. If you go to a good restaurant and you're going to share it with your network, but you don't get paid for that. But today we want to give the chance to people to have a leverage. And if you want to make the promotion of our product, of course, you will be first able to do it, and you will have the chance to get paid for that. And this is, of course, amazing. And this is a big leverage. Why? Because to use the product, even if they are the best right now, I believe, in the world, most of the best, of course, I cannot say they are the best, but one of the best product right now. Of course, you need to put money in your trading account, because we're on the financial market. To be able to use softwares, you need money. So if you already have money, it's very good. You will be able to deposit 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000. That's very good. It means that you have already a system working for you, which allow you to make money. But if you don't have money, how to do it? So this is why we wanted to give the chance to people to make the promotion our service, because to make the promotion is free. Today, just share an information is free. So this is a big leverage, because if you can get commission for something that doesn't cost you anything, this is the biggest leverage you can have. Because today, most of the time, to make to get money, to make money, you need most of the time to take big risk. You need to open a company. Sometimes you need an office. You need to take employee. You need some logistic costs. You need to buy the product to be able to sell it before. So most of the time it will cost a lot of money. Here, it will cost you zero, but you can get very good commission. And for myself, this is the best leverage I have ever seen right now. So about the first commission that you will be able to get is you will be able to get three way of earnings of commission. The first one is the direct referral commission, which is a very no bonus. You know, most of the company apply this bonus is the direct referral commission. So for each person that you're going to sponsor directly and you're going to purchase a software license, you're going to get 20% of the value. So you sponsor someone and he buy the $250 license to get access to the software, you're going to get $50 for each client you bring personally. Okay, this is the first commission, which is already very good. And now you have the second commission, which is the team sales bonus. Because you know, if you are able to bring someone, of course this guy is also able to bring someone, which is able to bring someone. So indirectly you can build a great network. So to get, of course, and the company want to give you to give you commission based on the sales volume that your team gonna generate. So how it's gonna work? It's gonna work with the binary system, and you will have just two teams to build. This is just very good because you just have two teams to build. So it means that you can only sponsor two guys. The first guy you sponsor personally, you will put it in one of your on the first team, and the other guy on the second team. And if you want to sponsor to sponsor additional people, you will just need to put in one of the team that you want to put in. So you can put it on your first team, on the second team. It doesn't matter. So after that, we're gonna look all the sales volume that team gonna bring. Okay. So we check all the sales volume, and you will be able to get 10% from the weakest team. So just for example, this is just an example. Let's imagine that your first team generate $100,000 sales, okay, all together with all the network, okay, and your second team generate $50,000 with all the network. You will get 10% on the $50,000. You will get $5,000 commission. So as you can understand, the team bonus, it's a very powerful and huge bonus, especially on the long term, because of course in the beginning we started with 2, but if you are satisfied about the product, then if they sponsor each one 2, you go to 4%, then you go to 8, then you go to 18, 16. Then you see you can have a very, very good growth, especially if you have good products. And as you can see, we have some of the best product right now. So this is the second bonus, is the team bonus, which is very powerful. And about this bonus, you have a limit per day. This is the maximum you can earn per day, is $500 per day you can earn from this bonus, which is already very good. And for the people who wants to earn even more, you are able to upgrade your software license from $250 to $500 license, okay? And it will give you the chance to get even better commission, okay? So this is, if you decide to upgrade to $500, is just to be able to get better commission, because on the trading side, it doesn't change nothing. You have exactly the same software and the same advantage. It's remain exactly the same. But here you will be able to get 30% direct referral commission and 12% binary, which is just a huge bonus right now. And your binary daily cap is upgraded to $1,000 per day, so which is, you know, it's of course very good. And I'm very proud to say that we have one of the best competition right now to the market. You know, I look, of course, a lot of different compensation plan before to launch this company. And I can tell you, we are the company that pays the more. Right now, we give back to the network 80% of our total sales of the, you know, the value of a license. We give 80% back to the network. How can we be able to do that? Is because first, we don't have a physical product. Most of the company have a physical product, so it means cost, you know, there is cost for physical product. You need to send it, you need some office logistic. There is a lot of cost when you have a physical product. But as we are digital, we don't have any cost. And also because we don't need to take profit directly from the license, because, you know, when you have a physical product, the company needs to take profit directly from the sales of the product. But as we have a software license, generating profit, and we are already charging 30% of the trading side, from the profit we're going to generate from the client, we charge 30% each month. We are already making profits. The company already making profit from the use of the service. So this is why we are able to give more back. So this is just amazing. And we are, like I told you, one of the best compensation plan right now on the market. And the last compensation plan is the cycle bonus. It's a kind of residual income, which is very huge. You have to know that the maximum, according to the license you purchase, you can earn maximum for the commission from the network. Okay, we are just talking from the network. It doesn't have nothing to do for the trading side. From the trading side on equity brokers, you can deposit any amount you want and you can make any profit. But from the commission from the network, you can earn maximum 5 times the value of your license. So if you purchase the $500 license, it means that you can earn maximum $2,500. Okay, so if your network start to grow after a few weeks or few months, I hope you're going to reach this limit, and I hope to everyone to reach this limit, because if you reach this limit, it means that, of course, your network is growing. And once you reach this limit, if you want to continue to earn from the commission from the network, of course it's possible. You will just need to renew your license. So you purchase again the $500 or the $250 license, and you are able to earn again 5 times the value of your license. So this is what we call a cycle. And you can make this cycle unlimited time. So there is no limit. You can, every time you're going to reach this limit, you just purchase a new license again, and then you can earn again 5 times the value. And this is huge. Why? Because when you have a great network starting to grow, every time that you have someone into your network that's gonna renew his license, it will generate new commission again. So for example, if you have 10 direct referral, you have sponsor personally, every time they're gonna renew, you're gonna get back 20% or 30% of the value of the license, which is just a huge bonus, a huge residual income. And of course, for the team bonus, it will generate new sales into the binary, and you will get back again 10% or 12%. So as you can see, it's a very big bonus, and very good for the long term, and it's a residual bonus. So this is most everything about our opportunity right now. As you can see, it's very simple. For the product, has nothing to do. Just deposit, just open an account, just purchase the software license, open an account with the broker, deposit the money you want, starting from $100. You connect the software, and that's it. You have nothing to do after that, and just enjoy your profits. And if you want to build a network, it's not, of course, an obligation. But if you want to take to earn more, you can use our powerful compensation plan, and you can earn even more. So in both way, in any way, you will be able to earn some money. And some last information. As you understand, there is 2 platforms right now. We have Eaworldfx platform, which is the marketing platform where you can buy the software and when you can make the promotion. And to buy the software or to withdraw your commission, we are working with Bitcoin to be able to be available in all the world, very easy. And on the broker side, on equity side, which has nothing to do with us, it's our partners, just our partners. You can deposit by using a debit card, Visa. You can use Visa or MasterCard to make a deposit, or you can use bank wire transfer. And if you are not in Europe, because for the people in Europe, they cannot use this payment system. But if you are not in Europe, you can also use Neteller and Skrill, which is working very well. There are some big payment solution in the world, which is working very well. So for some people, if you want to use Bitcoin, I advise you to open an account with Neteller and Skrill. You can make a deposit on Neteller and Skrill, and you can, of course, put deposit on the broker like this. Or if you have, there is some wallets who provide a MasterCard directly connected with your Bitcoin. So like BitPay or Wirex or even Coinbase now. Maybe there is also maybe some others which I don't know. You can have your Bitcoin directly connect to a MasterCard, and you can use this MasterCard to pay to the broker side. So this is most everything about the business. Let me see if no, I cannot still share my screen, unfortunately. So right now, I would like, before to close our great presentation, I would like to know if you have some question. So please, if you have some question, you can put it on the chat, and I will take the time to answer all your questions. Okay, so first question about, wait. Okay, I have a question about Julian, which is asking about how our software will react to the market condition if the market is very volatile. This is a very good question, Julian, and thank you to ask this. And our software, this is what is incredible with our software, is because they have a short-term strategy. Most of them have a short-term strategy. When the market condition will be very volatile, it will be even better for us. And you can see that in March, the market condition was extremely difficult. There was a big volatility. And I saw in March, a lot of softwares and traders lost a lot of money. And as you can see, our softwares handle it first very well, but also it make even more profit. So this is the beauty of our software, is most of the time when the market start to be very complicated and more volatile, most of the people are going to use money, and us, we're going to make even more money. And since January last year, the market was very, very difficult. We have extremely difficult markets since last year. The Brexit from UK going out from Europe had done a lot of impact on the market, and also all the tension, between USA and China, USA and Russia, USA and North Korea, USA and Iran. We had a lot of volatility, and all our software always handle it very well. So this is what is great, is more volatility we will have, better it is for our softwares, because we'll make even more profit. Okay, about Tapan, it's pool trade with multiplayer. Yeah, Tapan, so we work like a pool. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take all the money from all the clients and we will put it together in one account, okay? So even if it remains, for each client, it remains a separate account. So only the client have access to his money, only the client can make a withdrawal, okay? But we're gonna put all the money together in one account, and we're gonna look the profit we're gonna make. And when we make profit, for example, if we make 1% profit today, each client will get 1% profit. If we make 2% profit, each client gonna receive 2% profits. Okay, so we split the profit to each client according his deposit. Okay, another good question from Tapan: how the 30% gonna be charged? This is also a very good question. This 30% is charged automatically, so you have absolutely nothing to do. Okay, it's going to be charged by the brokers, by the intermediary of the brokers. So it's not all us. It's not the client who will need to send the money every month. Beginning of each month, the broker will charge the 30%, of course, only if there is profit. If we make a withdrawal in 1 year, could you explain the entire? Hello, Julian. I don't really understand about the withdrawal, but you can withdraw your money at any time. So if you have deposit on equity side, if you have deposit by Visa and MasterCard, you will be able to withdraw by Visa. Your money will come back directly to your Visa MasterCard. If you have deposit by bank wire transfer, your money will come back by money transfer. But I have made some very great video, some tutorial video. So if you register in the back office of Eaworldfx, once you have purchased your software license, you will have some very great video explain you everything very well. The first video is how to open an account. The second video gonna explain you how to make a deposit, which is very easy. The third video gonna explain you how to connect the softwares. The fourth video, I explain how to make a withdrawal. And the fifth video, I explain how you can follow your statistic and your result directly on your equity website. So you have all the tutorial about it. Okay, another great question about Tapan. Today we have, of course, we have two softwares, and to be able to use our different softwares, you can make like internal accounts. So you have your first account where you can make a deposit, okay? And then you can create some sub account, what we call sub account or some internal account. And from each account, you can deposit the money you want on each account. And each account you will be able to connect it to your software of your choice. So it's very easy. It's just by using internal transfer, and then after that you can connect in any account to the robot of your choice. So you can anytime change. You can split. If you, for example, you want to add more money into another softwares, you can make internal transfer very easy. And about MT4, no one have access to an MT4 because like we work with the pool, we trade from one account. Each client don't have a separate MT4 account. So it's not by using MT4. You can follow your statistic and everything directly through the brokers. If the data increase too much, how does the trading team react? Okay, Julian, this is a very good question right now about the drawdown. So today, the biggest drawdown we have seen so far since January last year was around 30%, and it was like 2 or 3 times a year. So it's quite exceptional. So right now, most of the time, the drawdown is handled very well. But if it needs to go down, it is the traders that are going to decide if you want to close it or not, because it's the trader who's going to decide. If he see that, of course, he can recover. He will let the drawdown. If he thinks that it will be too difficult and it starts to be dangerous, after a time, he will close it. But of course, he will check. They know if he see that how it goes. But technically, right now, we didn't have some big drawdown, and of course, they will do the best to keep the drawdown as low as possible. Our traders have more than 10 years experience in the Forex trading. They are already managing a lot of amount. Most of them, they are trading already with 20 millions in a private, with some private clients. So I can tell you that they're doing their best to have the best managing as possible. Yeah, Julian. So no, there is no good question. The contract is not between Eaworldfx and you, because Eaworldfx is just a marketing platform. With Eaworldfx, you can just purchase the softwares. Okay, you just purchase the softwares. To be able to use the software, you're going to use it on equity. So you're going to sign a contract with the brokers, because it's the broker which is going to provide the financial service, and you're going to be regulated by the broker directly. Hello, Tapan. About the risk management, of course, this is the secret of the traders. I cannot explain you how they works, but they have their own strategy which allow to have the best risk management. As you can follow our statistic on my fixed book, you can see that the drawdown is very low. Most of the time, we use less than 1% of the capital for trade. It is one of the lowest drawdown you will ever see, especially compared to the profit we're generating right now. Yeah, about the brokers, it's right now, I know, because Eaworldfx is available in all of the world. Anyone can purchase the softwares, but of course, to be able to use it, you will need to work with our partners, brokers. So some country are not available right now, and I know that USA is not available right now. No, they don't accept resident from USA. They don't accept resident from North Korea, I think. And they don't accept a client from Iran, I think. So yeah, this is the country. I know also Myanmar right now is not available. So there is like 4 or 5 countries which are not available, but most of the other countries are available. Hello, Tapan. Also another great question. No, you cannot open an account with any brokers. You need to go through our partners brokers for the reason I told you before. First one, because of our special system, our system that allow everyone to start with $100, and only the MAMS service, only right now equity is providing this service. This is unique in the world. You will see you will not see another broker that will be able to start with $100. So this is the first reason. Otherwise, you will need to deposit at least $10,000. And also for the profit sharing, which is charged automatically. Because if you need to use your own brokers, we will need to ask you to send us the profit every month. and you can understand that it's not possible. If we need to manage thousands of people, it's not possible to ask to anyone to send us the money and to control this. So this is why we create this system, and everyone needs to go through our brokers. Hello, Marco. That's a very good question. Yeah, about the old statistic, the 1 years, we cannot share it with publicly because it is the traders' account directly. And today, the traders, we have a partnership with them, but they have also their own private clients, and they have already their own system for big investors. So the statistic of the traders, we cannot share it publicly, because of course we will not share the information about our traders. Today, it's like if you ask Coca-Cola to explain him his secret and how he make it, he will not share it. So today we cannot share our broker, our traders' performance on their own accounts, but we have made some screenshots which are available right now on the back office. And today, I believe the most important is the performance that we're going to generate on the client account. We are already launched for two months right now. Everyone can see the statistics in live. So, it's just a matter of time that we have more statistics. So this is very important. It's like everything, when you're on the beginning, you take a little bit more risk, but also this is where it pays the more, because when you are at the beginning of something, of course, it's always better. So today you have the choice. You say, okay, I take the risk now, or you wait 1 year. After 1 year, when you will have 1 year history, you say, okay, now I have 1 year history, but you will lose a lot of time, money, and of course, a lot of people will already join the network. So as you know, it is an opportunity right now to be in the first, to be able to try the system, to see the performance and everything. And of course, if you are satisfied, I let you imagine how it can go. Okay, this is a good question about Tapan again. About loss, how it's gonna go is, if there is loss, of course, we don't charge anything until we recover. So for example, if for any reason for 1 month we make, for example, 10% loss, first of all, we will charge nothing because we don't make any profit. But until you didn't recover, we're going to charge nothing. So it's only when we go back to the initial amount, and only from there we're going to make profit, we're going to charge from this. So we will never charge something if we are not make profit. So this is, of course, very good for the client. Okay, very good. I think, no, of course, nothing will be charged on the capital. We never touch, we never get, first of all, we don't have access to the capital, and we charge nothing on the capital. We just charge 30% on the profit if there is a profit. So we work really like a win-win situation. And you have to understand that the company, to make profits, it needs the client to make profits. So we're gonna do our best to make profit for our client, and we will work all together for that. I will check about that, Ben, if it's possible to do it. I think it's possible, but we will need to change our our link. I will check about that I will check about that and let you know. Okay, guys, thank you very much for this great call. Thank you to be here today with us. I wish you the best with Eaworldfx. The only advice I can give to you is just to try our amazing service. You will see the result by yourself. And after that, you will see all the possibility that you can do. And wish you the best, and see you very soon. Stay safe in this difficult time. Take advantage of our service, because you can stay at home, you can make profit, you don't need to work or whatever. It's also the right time. If you are not able to work right now, it's a good opportunity to use our service. Thank you all, everyone, and see you very soon. Bye bye.